It's that spot from last night. Hey y'all, welcome back. Well, we're back down to the shooting house, me and Daddy-O again. Waiting on good light to get a good intro. And Daddy-O happens to spot a deer walking through the woods and get to looking. It's that same white racked 8-pointer that me and Dad seen the other night. I think I've passed him. I think it makes the 5th or 6th time. And then the little spike, it's always here. He's either with that buck or he's with that big 4-point. But Stumpy was in here late last night, in here eating at the Salt Lick. Well, he was actually in here this morning about 5 o'clock. So he's here somewhere. I'd say we'll see him this morning. He's making his rounds. But it's late season. This is the day after Christmas. We actually have this whole weekend and next weekend. So to try to punch a buck tag. Second rut is pretty much over from what we can tell. And it's just going to be trying to find them on a food source. So I ain't lost hope to try to find a shooter. But if I don't get one this year, I'm okay with it. I've got a good one in Indiana, and these bucks will be bigger for next year. So anyway, y'all stay tuned. Hopefully we'll see something next 3 or 4 hours. Yep. That was pretty cool seeing that white rack 8-pointer again, that spike. But well, it's always same size. I did shoot at a coyote. Think I hit him in the hips. I shot at him the first time. I only had a butt shot at him, but I hate a coyote, so I shot at him and think I might have hit him, or maybe hit near him, and he run closer towards me, and I shot him in a run. We're gonna go look and see if we can see him, but we're gonna drive side by side down. I'm not gonna put no scent down. But no, think I'm gonna hunt here tonight. I think I'm gonna try somewhere else, but we got deer to process, and or at least get one of them processed. So I think we're gonna move on and go get something to eat and get to working these deer up. So for me and Daddy-O, we'll see you on the next video, or see you at the next hunt. Today is December 27th. I'm back at it. We've got this weekend and next weekend, and the Tennessee season, deer season, is closed. So I'm back in a spot that I seen moose, a bunch of other different shooter bucks. A lot of deer's been taken here. I've killed several good deer here. My dad, Harley, a bunch of people's took good deer here. And I'm kind of hoping, the theory of this is, I've got this big saddle behind me. I can hear them go back and forth between the pines and the hardwoods. The Showstopper food plot has been really good from Domain. Now they've got it picked down, and I'll span around here a minute and show you. It's still pretty green, but they've got that thing picked down. But I walked through it the other day, and there's still a lot of radishes and turnips in it. So got a lot of good stuff left now that they might come to if they're passing through. But it's late season. I mean, the nocturnal nighttime pictures I'm getting at food plot's crazy. No shooters. They're all does and button bucks and stuff like that. But a big buck might come through and pass through on his way in. They're almost nocturnal. Maybe I can catch one slipping. Or maybe get one of these wily coyotes running around here and maybe get a shot at him. I got one yesterday. So anyway, I'll spin around here and show you the food plot. Get set up. We're going to hunt for 3 or 4 hours, and then go help Kim put Christmas present up. And, by the way, to everybody out there, Merry Christmas. Thank you for a great year at Pine Life. I'll do a video at the end of the year showing what we've accomplished, and I really appreciate the support. And all the new subscribers, thank you. All the old subscribers, thank you. Merry Christmas, and Jesus is the reason for the season. come out of the same spot. That one come across. I had to get my battery back on my camera, but I finally got it on camera up here. It's still up here in the corner. Milling around, looks like a doe. I don't think it's a spike. But then this little deer here come out the same hole. Come out, picked around a little bit, and then went back in. I did hear some cars blowing their horns, so deer or something was crossing the road down here. But it's one of those super quiet mornings, no wind. I mean, you can hear everything, unless you're deaf like me in one ear. But anyway, I didn't see a lot of shooting going on back this way on that Windy Hill farm. But I didn't see the first deer like 8:50. So it's 9:30 now. We're gonna sit a little longer to see what happens. And here comes another deer out. It's pretty. Oh, that's the same deer. This is the end of this segment. I have to say that was the first. That yearling trying to nurse that late. I mean, good Lord. She was almost the size of her mama, evidently. But anyway, these deer start showing up at, 9-something. So we'll have to sit a little longer, see what happens. It's a beautiful morning, though. I mean, I have high hopes, but I don't have much faith in a big buck walking through midday. But it's fun to be out in the woods and watch them. Been a great season so far. A lot of later morning movement. Kind of shocks me. Which all the leaves are off so you can see real good. But boy, they come off here making all kind of noise. I thought maybe it was a coyote or something like that. But it was a couple good sized does. Must have been what people was blowing at. They was crossing the road down here on the highway behind us. But anyway, it's been a good morning. That makes 5 deer I've seen, so can't beat that. 60-degree morning, beautiful sunrise. it's going to be a pretty day. So, I'll go back and help Kim put some of his Christmas stuff up, and who knows? Kimberly might actually go tonight, so y'all stay tuned. Good morning. It's December 28th, and it's a Sunday morning. I decided to go ahead and come for a little while. I'm in a spot that I seen blackjack and a bunch of other deer. You're probably familiar with this shooting house. It's unseasonably 60 degrees. The wind is dead still. You can hear forever. So the plan is there's some so-so food plots here that's kind of used up. But I'm hoping the deer will come to these as a food source. And yesterday morning I hunted, didn't see my first deer till I think after 8:30. And seen them all the way up till I left at 11. So kind of hoping a good buck will walk through here. Not really interested in any does. But going to kick back and get quiet. Watch up this shooting lane. But I'm figuring they're going to come right here to this bottom, I'm hoping. So wind is open. We're good to go. So y'all stay tuned. It's getting late season. They're hard to come by right now. But I had a blessed year. Thank y'all for watching Piney Life. We really appreciate you too. Let's hunt a little bit. was pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. I almost shot that deer. But here's the deal. I've always heard the saying, if you wouldn't shoot him with a bow. There he comes back running. What is he doing? He's back again. So like I was saying, that's one of the first bucks I seen of the 2025 season. Back up on top, I seen him that very first time. And I started calling him Stalker because the first 4 hunts that I went on, he showed up at 4 different stand locations in 4 different long distance areas from where I'd seen him. So I've been calling him Stalker. He's been gone for a while. You know, now thinking back about it, I seen him up on the top. Got pretty decent footage of him watching him make a scrape early season. Then I had him at 15 yards to my left in another stand, and I paced him with a crossbow. Then I had him here with Blackjack. He was walking around down here with Blackjack. When I paced that Blackjack open, he shot at moose. And then I seen him on the lower end. He's been gone for a pretty good while. But that little button buck come over and was eating first, and then I started seeing more bucks come over the hill. They come in here, they went right to this lower food source like I thought they would. Milled around, didn't get in front of any camera that I know of, I don't think. They went down, and I noticed that Stalker was picking his back feet up like something was irritating him, flies or something was bothering him. He got down here in this bottom and got to going around circles and just took off running. And that spike or 3-pointer followed him, and then they come running right back. So I don't know what the deal is with him. If they got into some bees or what, I don't know. It is unseasonably warm. But here's the deal. He just showed back up for the first time in a long time. So maybe, just maybe, Blackjack will show up. The viral buck. The Piney viral buck. So, and if so, I know that deer's at least 4.5 years old. And yes, I would shoot Blackjack in a heartbeat now. Just cause I passed him up with a bow. Doesn't mean I wouldn't shoot him with a rifle, because I only passed him up to try to get unshot at moose. I was seeing so many good bucks during bow season that I was afraid I was going to buck out. And the year before that, I had shot my second buck in late November, and my season was done. I don't shoot does after muzzleloader, or after bow usually, maybe one deer muzzleloader. I just don't do it. I don't need to meet. I don't see the point unless you've got an overrun of does. But anyway, my season was done. I had nothing to do during December, or couldn't hunt during December unless I went with somebody else, and most people won't hunt like me. So, and my family. So I chose not to shoot. Looking back, that was a dumb decision. I should have took at least one of them, waited on a different buck for November. So I won't make that decision. I won't make that mistake this year. I've done made a decision in 2026. If I get an opportunity, a good buck, no matter what other buck's on the property, and he's a good buck with a crossbow or bow, I'm taking him. But anyway, let's hope Blackjack shows up. That right there was worth coming down here for. I've got this little button buck, or it ain't a button buck, it's a spike. He's got one horn goes straight up on his left ear. His right ear, his horn coming out of his right side of his head goes straight out. He's crazy looking. I've seen him once, and he was in Isabella's video. He's watching his shooting house like it's nobody's business. Be interesting to see what he's going to be next year. Little bitty feller. I don't know if you can hear in the audio, but that little old buck was the one that was here in like episode 2 or 3. He was here with Blackjack and Stalker. Blackjack and Stalker both were right here, and he was one of the little bucks in there with them. I hadn't seen him for a while. I think he's got a couple like warts, deer warts. He's got one around his eye, and I think he's got some under his leg. And he's had a few warts on him. He's got a turned antler that I thought he would lose during velvet. Not really sure why. It hard horned and growed that way, but I'm sure he bumped it in velvet for somehow. But anyway, he was in Isabella's video too. Harley was pointing him out. But this will probably be the end of this morning hunts. But I wanted to tell you, I won't be going to Alabama. It is 7 days from today to the Tennessee season ends. Those bucks did exactly what I thought they would do. They come to what little bit of food plot that is left here. Stalker has been gone for a while. I did not shoot that deer, as I said before, because I didn't shoot him during bow. I hope to God nobody else on the lease will shoot him. We'll see what he looks like next year. But, you know, I got in here at a pretty good time this morning. This is the closest I've ever parked to the cedar, or to the shooting house. I bet you can see the top of my side-by-side. I don't know if you can or not. There we go. As you can see, there's a big ravine there, but you can actually, this shooting house is so high, I can see the back corner of the side-by-side. There ain't nothing else can see it. It's in that hedge, but this is the closest I've ever parked. That ain't from being lazy. That's just because I was getting in close to daylight. And I noticed that Harley had parked right up from it when Isabella killed her deer. So I knew I could coast down in there and get in the bottom and not have to carry stuff as far, because I do actually have a new cell camera company that's got a hold of me. Video's coming soon. I'm going to do it today and get it up. I'm kind of excited about seeing how this new camera's going to work. I will be releasing a video soon on trail camera comparisons too, and what I've learned from the cameras that I'm running. But anyway, this has been a great morning. I'm going to pack up, put this camera out, do a little video on it, and we'll get back after them this afternoon. So y'all stay tuned. I'm going to bring this video to an end right here, and I'm sure some of you are wondering why I'm not going to Alabama. Well, there's a couple reasons. One of them, just money's kind of tight right now, but the main reason I'm not going is because I have a family member that's got a health issue. I'm not going to go into any detail right now, but we will know more after the 12th of January. But there's a PET scan going to be done December 31st when I was leaving for Alabama, and I really don't think it's a good idea for me to leave Tennessee for that weekend. So I'm going to hang out here. One thing that y'all can do is pray. I appreciate all your prayers for our family, that this will go on and we'll move on from this, that it won't be what it possibly could be. But anyway, I know y'all pull together and you'll pray for us. I will announce what it is later on after we get a little bit more detail. But as of right now, we're going to keep pressing on. We've got 7 days left of season. When this video comes out, there'll be 3 days left of season. So I'm still going to try to punch that buck tag. I'm still going to chase them whitetails that last weekend, and then we'll close this weekend, this year out. And we'll go from there. So as always, I appreciate y'all watching. God bless. We'll see you on the next video. Thank y'all.